Today I'll be sharing a recipe for a lazy chicken stew and savory rice. We begin with the savory rice. It's ideal for missing home or a cold winter day depending on your upbringing and culture, of course. So yeah, I'm just going to start by roughly chopping one small onion and a piece of green bell pepper and setting it aside. I like when the pieces of onion add a certain textural element. As you can see, or as you will see, I am indifferent to how the bell pepper is cut. Jasmine, basmati rice and fragrant whites all go well with this dish. I'm using long grain basmati at the moment, just more than a cup's worth. So bring some water to a boil and add the rice. The water level should be about 2.5 centimeters or 1 inch above the level of the rice. Remember, we are just cooking it halfway, so after about 7 minutes I strain the rice and set it aside. We are going to prepare the veggies in the same pot to avoid excess dishes. Over medium heat we add about 3 tablespoons of neutral oil and add the onions. I'm trying to separate the layers for better browning. We are looking for the very first signs of browning along the edges of the onions. Now we add the peppers and spices. A teaspoon of ground coriander or cilantro seeds or dhania. About a tablespoon of spice for rice. I'm using the brand Robinson's. This stuff is amazing on its own too. And then a teaspoon of minced or crushed garlic. Let the veggies and spices fry for no more than 30 seconds before adding your half-cooked or parboiled rice. I'm adding a bit more spice for rice here. We are going to steam the rice on a low flame until all the water has evaporated. Use a tablespoon to push the rice aside, and if there is no water in the bottom of the pot, your savory rice is ready. Now for the stew. I have 6 pieces of chicken, thighs, drumsticks and wings, 2 of each. The dark meat is richer than the breasts, which makes it good for stews and slow cooking. As you'll notice, I love my garlic. We then add some black pepper and just about any barbecue spice or chicken spice that you can find. Personally, I try to steer clear of the lemon flavoring when making this specific dish. a little salt if the spice doesn't have, and mix the spices through. So with your pot on a medium-high flame, add your pieces of chicken, ensuring that all of them touch the bottom. Please oil your pot lightly. We are going to leave these to get a bit of color and wake up the spices. After about 30 seconds, we are going to flip the pieces of chicken. You might want to add a little bit of water when you see that the pot is way too dry. And then we're going to turn down our flame, letting it cook nice and low for about 15 minutes. Here I am adding one small potato. It does wonders for the taste and texture. Smaller pieces cook a little bit faster, and I really don't like taking chances with overcooking chicken. We can now add the potato, trying to have them all touch the bottom of the pot. The low flame is very forgiving like that. Now we just cover the pot and we let simmer at that low flame for about 20-25 minutes. It honestly depends on the size of your chicken. And now for the magic. If this specific brand isn't available, I found that just about any brand works just as well. Add 1 tablespoon of brown onion soup powder to half a cup of cold water. Fewer lumps that way. Check your potatoes, and as soon as they are soft, add the soup and be sure to have the additional water nearby. The stuff thickens really quickly, and you don't want to have lumps when you have already gotten this far. Add the water if necessary. So here I'm just smashing some potatoes against the side of the pot. It really adds something lovely to the body of the sauce. Now we can leave the food to simmer for about 3 to 5 more minutes and you are ready to eat. And this is the final product. I hope you guys really enjoy and that you actually try it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was my first video, so please be kind in the comment section. Please drop any suggestions on how to improve my videos. Camera angles, or if the video is too long, any criticism is good, but for now, stay well, stay safe, sharp.